From Rio on the UFC 212 post-fight show. Max Holloway knocks down Jose Aldo. Aldo trying to stay in this fight, but the Hawaiian Holloway
still in it.
pouring it on. That'll do it. Max Holloway is the undisputed UFC featherweight champion. Does anybody embody the Hawaiian fighting spirit more than this 25-year-old, the oncoming force, Dom, that is Max West Holloway? He has been wanting to fight Jose Aldo since he was 17 years old.
Is one of these guys that just hear. I mean, he believes it. You can see it in his face. You hear it in his words. It's going to be fireworks tonight. We hear that a lot, but this is serious business tonight.
The King of Rio. It is a title that has been reserved for this nation's truly elite athlete, offensively, defensively. I'm not sure there has been a greater talent when it comes to the striking game in the history of the game than Jose Aldo Jr. It is about as good a fight as we could possibly put together. The wait for it ends here. And with that touch of gloves, we are underway.
You're seeing the style differences too. Aldo much more set.
Holloway got
big
stunned.
punches.
Jose Aldo follows up. Some early adversity here for the challenger.
Aldo looks quick off that first movement. And don't forget, that means Aldo's used to the feints, used to the fakes. Edgar uses those very well. Footwork, movement, angles. And right now, Max is using none of those, which he usually does.
But that early explosion in Jose Aldo seems to have Holloway a little hesitant.
Max is waiting far too much, and Aldo's getting the better of him in this first round in the exchanges because he's waiting. And that teep kick he uses is so effective to hide his lead step.
Another good combination for Jose Aldo. Now Holloway returns fire.
He moves well, he doesn't bend well.
Best combination of the fight there for Holloway.
Big right hand from Holloway.
Got him with the right. Max is landing more effectively now. He's getting the timing of Aldo.
Well, and he used broken timing on his own. He delayed that right hand.
These gentlemen hit with a lot of power. You can hear it every time it lands on the shoulders.
You saying you don't want to bump up to featherweight, Dom?
Anything. Big right hand landed.
Beautiful counter there for Jose Aldo.
That's where Max would do well, to either throw the low kicks or go to the body whenever you see Aldo lean. And feint more.
Wow. I mean, who does that against Jose Aldo? Max Holloway does. Aldo cracks him with the right hand. Now Holloway able to land. Wow! What a finish to round two.
Awesome fight, awesome. That jab of Aldo is being the most effective. Big right hand over the top of the jab of Aldo.
Holloway's starting to dictate the pace here. Pressure Aldo, and he's starting to get into a rhythm. And like I said earlier, once he does, man, it is hard to break it.
In and out, in and out. Max goes in and out and is making it tough. And just listening to his coaches, throwing the numbers, getting more rate up, getting a higher work rate up.
And he did it again there. He made Aldo miss again.
Holloway is absolutely fine with this type of firefight. Big knee for Jose.
Big left hand.
Well, immediately following the main event, we will recap all of tonight's action from Rio on the UFC 212 post-fight show. Max Holloway knocks down Jose Aldo. The champ in recovery mode here. Holloway has Aldo mounted.
Such a sturdy mount by Max. It's so hard to get him off the top. Now he's gonna go to back mount.
Holloway bails on the choke, now pounding away on Jose Aldo.
He gave a thumbs up again.
Aldo trying to stay in this fight, but the Hawaiian Holloway
still in it.
pouring it on. That'll do it. Max Holloway is the undisputed UFC featherweight champion. Max Holloway has come to Rio de Janeiro and finished the greatest featherweight of all time.
The way that this guy works after the first and second round, he keeps the rate up. He waits for you to punch back. He keeps the range so nice. It was a 1-2 pull, 1-2 basics. You wait for Aldo to counter and then you fire again, 1-2. He waited for the counter hook, came back with another 1-2. Beautiful finish. Then he goes straight to the mount. Then he takes the back, goes back to the mount throughout this exchange with Aldo. Passes the guard, keeps punching. Aldo just couldn't keep up. Max was on him, going back and forth from the back mount to the mount. Knee on belly, punching, floating, wearing Aldo out from the bottom until Aldo just couldn't escape anymore. And the referee had to stop it. This was the end of the fight. You got to protect the fighter here, and Aldo was looking like he couldn't protect himself.
Yeah, McCarthy gave Aldo every benefit of every doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Big John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by TKO. And now, the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world,